Hello, this is Disney 67 here, and today I'm going to do a quick review of a film that I saw yesterday. It's one out of three remakes. It is of course Dumbo. Dumbo is the latest Disney remake, which is from the 1941 anime classic of the same name, and it stars Colin Farrell, Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Eva Green, and who else is in the movie? Oh yeah, there's a cameo with Alan Arkin, and tells a story about this uh widowed father who is from the who came home from the World War I, called Holt Ferrier, played by Colin Farrell with the southern accent, who he's a father of two kids, and he, of course, they live in the circus, which is run by Max Medicine, yeah, played by Danny DeVito, and his character discovers that one of his elephants is expecting uh, a baby elephant, and of course, the baby elephant is no other than Dumbo, who Max is like, oh, what sort of freakish thing is this? Because he was born with big ears. And he's like, he, of course, at first doesn't become the star attraction, but later on in the movie, he does become the star attraction. And there's this evil, cooperative guy played by Michael Keaton who wants to take over and wants to take Dumbo's mum. And yeah, without going into too much detail, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Um, what I liked about this movie is that it wasn't a beat by beat by beat of the original, because the original one was based in a circus, but there wasn't much humans. Like, all you have was the clowns, which is also in this movie. You have the ringmaster, who was also in this movie, but there was no, like, the only friend that Dumbo had was a mouse called Timothy. In this remake, there's actually two kids, one played by Tandy Newton's daughter, Nico Parker. I don't know who plays the young lad though, and Colin Farrell, of course, who lost his arm in the World War I. So yeah, I will be spoiling it in a little bit. So it's kind of like a spoiler free slash spoiler review. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I like the fact that it wasn't a beat by beat by beat of the original. Like I said, um, the visuals was very good. You know, I liked the design of Dumbo. I thought it was very very good. Um, and yeah, I was really surprised by this movie. I mean, it got a lot of hate by critics. Some people say it was boring, it was bland, it was this, it was that, it was eh. But surprisingly, my mum, who had no intention to see this movie, like my brother, they actually ended up loving the film, as did I. Um, so yeah, it was like 54 minutes extra added to this movie than in the cartoon, because the cartoons went on for like an hour and 4 minutes, which was way too short. That was the only nitpick I had with Dumbo, the original one. It was way too short. Um, yeah, I thought Colin Farrell did a good job as well. Michael Keaton's like this guy, and he kind of had that Joker vibe. He was kind of like pretending to be Jack Nicholson. Goes, oh, let's go. Oh God. He does his teeth a lot like this. And I was like, is he trying to be the Joker from Batman, since he was Batman in Tim Burton's Batman? And speaking of Tim Burton, this movie did not feel like a Tim Burton movie at all. Sure, I had Danny Elfman, who was always collaborating with Tim Burton. And of course, this is Tim Burton's second remake. He did the remake for Alice in Wonderland, which I thought sucked. But here he surprised me, and halfway through I was like, okay, where's Johnny Depp? Where's Helena Bonham Carter? Is Johnny Depp going to be the voice of Timothy? Because I literally thought that Timothy the mouse was going to be in this movie and Johnny Depp was going to be in it. But no, he wasn't, which is a surprise. And yeah, Also, like in the original one, there was like a bunch of crows going when I see an elephant fly. But in this one, there's no crows at all. So there's no that song's omitted altogether. Um, and of course, Dumbo uses a feather to make him fly because his ears like controls him flying. And there's a star attraction girl called Colette, played by Ava Green, who kind of like flies with Dumbo. And the guy, like I said, Van der Veer wants to try and he of course has Dumbo's mum held hostage because he wants to, spoiler alert, kill her. And it's up to like Holt, Furrier, and his two kids, and of course Max to kind of, Max to work with Van der Veer for a while to rescue Dumbo's mum and Dumbo himself. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a very good movie. Like I said, the visuals was great. The characters were good. Tandy Newton's daughter, even though for a movie debut, she was like this the whole time. Dumbo, fly. Oh, hi, Dad. Oh, we have to save Dumbo's mother. Like this, she's like a robot going. We have to save Dumbo's mother. I have no emotion. I'm just like this the whole time. Don't talk like this, but like this. Dumbo, fly! And I'm like, huh? Is she gonna just go like this? Or her eyes just, Dumbo, fly. Oh, look, it's Dad. He came back from the war. Hi, Dad. And he's like, oh, hello, where I'm putting on this Mexican high accent. I'm like, huh? But yeah, she was kind of okay. Um, okay, spoiler alert. Okay, the spoiler for this movie is that Dumbo's mum was held captive, like I said, by V.A. Vanderveer, and she goes by a different name. But the kids knew straight away that was Dumbo's mum because Dumbo, of course, heard her crying in this. It's in the Dreamland attraction, and of course, Dumbo, of course, stumbles across his mum because he knew straight away. And Vanderveer's like, "You shouldn't be here," and he's like, and the girl's like, but it's Dumbo's mother. He needs to be with his mother. And he goes, how? Get the kids. And of course, there's a scene where Colin Farrell's character allows Dumbo to escape, and of course Dumbo does escape from the circus. And in the end, then of course Dumbo and his mom they get shipped to Africa, where like they're in this safari where it's like full of elephants, and you see Dumbo in the end smiling. It's like flying out in the air, and that was it. So yeah, overall, I give this movie an 8 out of 10. Don't believe the critics. Like, ignore the critics. Some people are going to say, oh, this is the boring movie ever. It's so boring. It's 3 stars for me. I give it 4 stars. I thought it was a good, very good film. Um, yeah, I thought it was actually very good. And to see Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito back again in their second collaboration after Batman Returns, it was really cool. And another thing I forgot to mention was halfway through, I kept picturing Hugh Jackman coming up and going, this is the greatest show or come alive. Because some elements of this movie reminds me of The Greatest Showman. It's like as if Tim Burton saw The Greatest Showman and said, you know what? I'm going to do my version of The Greatest Showman, but just shoehorn in an elephant, and voila, you get this movie. And it also reminds me of Water for Elephants, and I even said this to my mum, that the movie reminds me of Water for Elephants meets The Greatest Showman, and she's like, as a matter of fact, Lisa, it actually does remind me of that movie. And I was like, yeah, it does. And like I said to her, I was like, I could picture Hugh Jackman, like I said, coming on, singing The Greatest Show, Jumbo comes along flying, and I'm like, yeah, this is The Greatest Showman all over again. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a very good movie. I'll definitely get in DVD in July. If you like the original one, you might like this, but to me, I thought it was better than the original. I'm sorry. Some people are going to say, like, if you're going to watch Doug Walker's review, he's going to say, this movie freaking sucks. This movie freaking sucks. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, the movie fucking sucks. And I'm like, So yeah, that's what Joe Walker's gonna say about that movie. But for me, I thought it was good. Um, and like I said before previously, that's not a beat by beat by beat. Like you wouldn't sit there and go, "Oh, this happened in the original. That happened in the original." Because in the likes of Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella, which were also remade, Cinderella had Lily James and Richard Madden and Kate Blanchett, and Beauty and the Beast had Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Josh Gad, Emma Thompson. Those two movies were beat by beat by beat. Like you sit there and you're like, in Cinderella, "Oh, it's Cinderella, the ugly stepsisters, the stepmother. Oh, she's gonna meet the prince in the ball. Oh yeah, we're gonna get married in the end. Beauty and the Beast, the same thing. Oh yeah, there's Belle. There's the Beast. Oh yeah, there's oh yeah, they're gonna fall over that's bottom saying, oh yeah, that's the part where he's gonna die and come back as a prince and blah blah was it. Even though Beauty and the Beast added like different extra scenes, but still, it was the beat by beat by beat the original. So if you saw the original of Beauty and the Beast, you pretty much saw the remake of that. Cinderella, like I said, it like same thing, but I kind of added a different scenario as well, but it was still the same because I kind of ignored the talking rats and whatever. But yeah. Next week, hopefully, I will see Shazam, which stars Zachary Levi and Ansel Angel. So that'll be my next review. Um. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've seen Dumbo, what you think of it, and until next time, have a great Mother's Day, and see you soon.